This is Shirley from Shirley's World, and I'm going to take you through the front garden for the early spring tour. There's not much blooming, but it's April 18th, and I thought I'd just show you what is blooming. So I'm going to strap this camera on me and see how this goes. First thing I want to show is my holly bushes. They are in full bloom right now. These beautiful flowers, they smell wonderfully. That's all you can smell out here. So this is down to my brick path. It goes all the way through this garden, but it's covered with leaves mostly. But you can see some of the bricks. These bricks are 100 years old, and they were, we got them from when they tore up, I think it was State Road in Parma. And they put them in a place, they dumped them all in a place where we knew where they were, and we were allowed to go get them. So we got a whole lot of them. These are one of the first flowers that bloom. They have tiny little beautiful blue flowers on. And I can't think of the name at the moment, but I'll put the name down in the bottom here if I can find out what they are. This old rooster used to be up on top of part of my house on a cupola, whatever they're called. I can't think how to pronounce it. It fell off. This is my bleeding heart. This one doesn't have any, well, just starting right there. But another holly bush. Here's a bleeding heart right there. One of the first flowers. More of those little teardrop blue baby teardrop. I don't know. I can't think of it. My brain is gone. What can I say? This is my kitchen porch. Coming out of the kitchen, that door. This is a nice little porch to sit on. You can have breakfast out here when it gets a little warmer, or have afternoon tea. And this is the bird feeder that you can see out my kitchen window. And then here's a big hosta. This is a great big hosta that comes up. So I usually have I'll put the top back on. This is a bird bath. There's little Maddie having a walk outside today. She's not thrilled with me poking her, giving her insulin when she's eating. That's the only way I can get a hold of her. Another bleeding heart. This is, oh, look at this. This is my lilies. They're like tiger lilies. But look at they look bitten off. I wonder if the deer eat that. I didn't think they ate lilies, but maybe they do. Something looks like they chopped them off. This is a blue hydrangea, which will come up. It's starting to send up some new shoots. And this whole area right there is bare, and it will be where I plant some garden vegetables. And then across the path, which is right there. This whole area right here is where I plant my vegetables. So it'll be full of tomato plants and zucchini and cucumber, some of the other things that came up well. In the corner here is a rose bush that's dead. I have to replace that. That gets dug up very soon. And next to it is a healthy delphinium plant, or columbine. This is columbine, I think. I should have looked up my plant names before I did this. There's a path, there's a brick path under here, and it leads to this gate. And then I used to have on each side of the gate, there was a blue indigo, beautiful blue indigo. The only one that survived is this one, and I see some green coming up at the bottom, so maybe it'll be all right. This area across this side of the path will be all herbs over here. It's my herb garden. Now this is the front of the old part of the house. The old stone steps and front door, which we never use. But I have to fill these. I have to get flowers to put in these, or big plants to put in these pots. Lots of ivy growing all over the place. It's my azalea bush that has bloomed and is done. Another hosta coming up here. And then I have some coral bells. They're purple coral bells coming up there. But this is my biggest daffodil plant is pretty much done. And this tree, has gotten, I don't know, how tall is this tree? 60 foot? This is a sassafras tree that a squirrel or some animal has planted, and it was in exactly the right spot I wanted a tree. So this has worked out really well. Yeah, taking a look to the back where we came from. Now let's go on the other side of the fence. At this end of the garden this is all echinacea coming up. It comes back every year. Of course, these just get broken off. These are last year's stems. But yeah, those will be really nice. I'll walk along the fence here. I still plan on trying to grow morning glories on this fence this summer. We'll see how successful. I grew the vine, but no flowers ever came. So bummer. But here is my big success story. These came from seed. These were planted in the jugs. This is lupine, and they are very healthy looking. They came back and they should flower should have beautiful lupine flowers. And these are daisies. And part of the bleeding hearts coming through the fence there. More daisies. And of course peppermint. That'll be coming up all over. Now this is right here. This is from last year's seed also. This is foxglove. So I'm really pleased that that's come up. And then across the way here, this is the other fence. This is more foxglove here. So they should bloom this year because they are biennials, and they bloom the second year. So really pleased that they're going to come back. And poking through the ground here, let's see if you can see that. Poking through is this is a big hosta plant here. And then there's at the end is a late blooming lilac, a type of a lilac. It starts with a K. I forget the name of it every single year. But yeah. So that is the things that are blooming so far in the front garden on April 18th. Let me walk along the driveway side here. Here, I think it's time to take the pumpkin down. Missed that. Here's the old scary Osage orange tree. So that's my tour in Shirley's World of the front garden in the spring, early spring. So I'm going to put this on. I think I have one almost every spring done. But it's time to go in and have supper. So I will see you in the next one. Thanks for joining. Bye.